Tonight's Christmas Ghosts. Yes, OK, there's one book that you must know. A Portsmouth-born author is indelibly linked with perhaps the most famous Christmas ghost story ever told, Charles Dickens. Have you read A Christmas Carol?
Oh, I've got to say, I haven't, Sally. I know a couple of characters, Tiny Tim.
Yeah, and it's just because of the plays, it's because of the films, and I don't think that many people have actually read the book. But certainly, Christmas Carol helped change the way we see the festive season, as Ben Moore explains.
God bless ye, merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. For Jesus Christ our Saviour was born on Christmas Day. God save our souls from Satan's power when we had gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and...
It's a classic tale that means so much to every generation. Charles Dickens was born here in Portsmouth, and he used his life experiences to write a story so powerful that it shaped and changed the way we celebrate Christmas to this day. It's a tale that's known worldwide about a mean old miser who on Christmas Eve is visited by three spirits: the ghost of Christmas past, Christmas present and Christmas yet to come.
Humbug.
I am in the presence of the spirit of Christmas yet to come. And you're going to show me shadows of things that have not yet happened but will happen.
It was designed to change the way people thought. It didn't make as big a profit for him as it might have done right at the beginning. He only made probably, what, £20,000 in today's money out of it, where he was expected to make quite a bit more. But, of course, it then sold and sold.
The original story that Dickens wrote is quite different to the Christmas Carol that we know and love today. For a start, Scrooge wasn't a character in it, and instead of ghosts, there were goblins. But perhaps the biggest difference is the ending, where the main character wasn't redeemed at all. Instead, he was driven from his village, never to be seen again.
When Dickens died, the Dean of Westminster said at his funeral service, at his desk, with pen in hand, Dickens could achieve more than a whole House of Parliament. And Christmas Carol was one of the main books that had that effect on the world and society around him.
Each new generation has a Christmas Carol for its time. Alistair Sim's Scrooge was all post-war rationing and austerity. Albert Finney's portrayal came amid the 70s fuel crisis. And today, with a global recession, we have a 3D CG Disney adaptation with the voices of Jim Carrey and Colin Firth.
Humbug.
How about that?
A shirt?
Aye, fine one too, the best he had. They'd have wasted it if it hadn't been for me.
Oh, what you call the wasting of it then?
Well, put it on him to be buried in, that's what. Someone was fool enough to do it, but I took it off him again. Nah, sacking's good enough for the likes of him.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all you get.
This is the end of it, you see. He frightened us away from when he was alive, to profit us when he was dead.
Christmas Carol really reinvented Christmas in the late 18th and early 19th century. Out went pious church-led worship, and in came a more family-centric, secular festival of generosity. And we can still see Dickens' influence today in the family we visit, the food and drink that we have, and the games we play. And of course, with that generosity of spirit.
I love it. Absolutely fabulous. And they were so good. Yeah. We really want to say a very big special thank you to the Hamble Players and Portsmouth Historic Dockyard.